So you want to know how to get a full color photo badge or clan pride in TF2. Now, if you're like most normal people, you're going to come here to this guide called Color Decals, the Computer Edition. You're going to go through it and find out that it does not work. And you're going to look around on YouTube and there's going to be zero videos on it and they're going to be like from decades ago. And you're going to come to the comment section of this and you're going to see that the 64-bit update actually broke this patch. So if you go over here to where it says to download the decal patcher, it'll take you to the TF2 patcher. You're going to download it, you're going to run it, you're going to open TF2, and it's not going to do anything. It's just not going to work. And that's because the new 64-bit update that released this August, I believe, actually just completely removed, like, it just made the decals not work. So you're going to be like, oh, how do I get the full color Clan Pride photo badge? Is it impossible now? Like, does anyone revert TF2? How can I download the old version? Is it impossible now? It is possible, and I will show you how. So you're going to want to download this. So you're going to go to 202 latest. It'll be in the description for links. Download the win64.exe, unzip if you need to, and just keep it. Next, you're going to want to go over to, here we go. So you're going to want to open up this guide right here, and it's going to be in the description as well, and it's going to be how to play older versions of TF2. So essentially, because the newest version of TF2 does not allow you, or any version does not allow you to play or do the decal with the 64-bit version, you're going to want to downgrade to an older version of TF2. And I did just try this, and it did just work, and I saw that there's no videos of it on YouTube. That's why I am doing a quick video of it now, even though it's not really fit for the channel. So to download the Depot downloader, right? So you're going to want to go to here, and you're going to click on this right, the latest patch, and okay, I didn't download this one. I downloaded the 2.5 version because that has the. So I downloaded this, the Depot downloader 2.5.0. Just do that, unzip it, and just keep it right here. So this is gonna be the folder. You're not going to want to open the folder once you unzip it. You're gonna want to shift right click and then do the open PowerShell window here. I am on Windows 10, by the way, so I don't know if it doesn't work for any other systems. And it's going to open up this menu. Just keep that there. Now you're going to go down to this guide, and you can read through it, but I'm also going to help you through it right now. So essentially, it's going to be like get the manifest ID. So there's a website called SteamDB that shows kind of like the older versions of TF2, and you are going to need to sign into your Steam profile to see the versions. So 441 is what we're going to go to. It says Steam Client Server Shared. Click on the 441, and then you want to click on Manifest. And you're going to see here that these first, like, I don't know, 10 or so versions, this is not what you want. So the update actually went into effect, I believe, 18th April, not August. So 18th of April, and that's when it went into effect this year. And that's what kind of stopped the whole decal thing from working. And you see these 64, 64, 64, 64. If you download any of these versions, it's not going to work. If you go way too far down, you're going to want to download the newest version you can. That's right below it. So we're going to do the 10th of January. And I did try other versions, like I tried one in 2022, some in 2023. They do not work because once you try to run the older version of TF2, the game will crash because it's having errors conflicting with your item servers. And if you try to run the game in offline mode, it'll run. However, you're not going to have any items. So the way to get around that is you're going to go just under the time 64 version to this 10th of January one. You're going to download that one because it's a newer version enough to the point where it won't instantly crash your game with the item server confliction, but it's also not new enough so it doesn't have the 64-bit, so it's in the sweet spot. Now we're also going to go over here. We're going to open up another team depot, and we're going to go to, so if you're on Windows, you're going to do the 232251. Mac OS is this number, and Linux is 23253. But since I'm on Windows, I'm going to click it. Now I'm going to go to Manifest. And now I'm going to go find the exact version. So it'll be the 10th of January, 2024. They're not gonna have the same numbers, but they're just make sure it lines up with the scene date, relative date. The ID doesn't matter. So now we're going to go over here, right? And you can come over to this guide and just copy and paste this line right here. We're going to copy and paste it. Boom. Now it'll be your manifest ID and your Steam username. I know it's a little like Steam username. It isn't require you to log in through the PowerShell. If you have Steam Guard, you're gonna have to go on your phone and allow it. You can trust it or not. I just did it, and I'm gonna show you that it does work. So pretty much release it if your Steam username. So XXX120 more. So, and then we're gonna go over here, use your arrow keys, manifest ID, delete all this, including the brackets. Come over here to the 441. All right, so this is the 441. Come to this code, copy and paste it, make sure there's no spaces. Go back to PowerShell and just copy and paste it in that slot. And then you're gonna press enter. Now it's gonna enter, it says enter account password for this, put in your password, SteamGuard, and then it's gonna show, I already did it, so I'm not gonna download it again, obviously. It's literally a whole new copy of TF2. I don't really have the space for that. So it's gonna download a whole thing of TF2. And it'll show like a percentage, and once it's done, then you're ready for the next step. So it'll be 100%. It'll, you'll see if it's done if you have a brain, I guess. And you're gonna come over here to step 4. Now you're gonna copy and paste this line, and you're gonna download it. So don't worry about that. So you copy and paste this line in here, Steam username, blah, 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 right? And then the manifest ID is going to be, you're not going to go to the 441, you're going to go to your Windows, Linux, or Mac. You're going to go to this ID now, and you're going to copy and paste it in for the manifest ID. Boom. And then you're going to go to your depot ID, and you're just going to put in the 232251, or if you have Mac or Linux, the number that is relative to that. Enter. That'll download way faster than TF2 version. Now, what you're going to want to do after both of those are downloaded, you're going to go to your Depot Downloader 2.5.0, whatever version file. Depot 232251, whatever number this is, it's different for me than in the guide. All these files, you're going to copy and paste all of them except for the Depot Downloader. Come back here to the 441, into this, and then you're going to copy it and paste it into there. And if you see any like replace or delete, like just replace the files. I didn't have to do that, but if you see it, just click replace. And you should see this HL2 be in this file now. So now what you want to do is you want to go to Steam, add a game, add a non-Steam game, browse, go to your downloads, 441, 14136.189, or whatever number it is, right? Now you're going to want to click the HL2. It's an application file. HL2, add program. And then what you want to do is go to the properties, and for launch options, dash game space TF. All right. That's the hard part done. Say now if you want an image, right? So the image, let's just do a picture of Vaporeon. So I'm going to bring it into here. All right, this is on Krita, by the way. It's a free app. So we're going to do a 128 by 128 picture here. So take this, paste it into here. Make it fit however you want. It doesn't matter what application you use. As long as it's 128 by 128 and it's a PNG file that you save it. We're going to save it as a PNG file. Right? So let's just save it as Vaporeon PNG. Put that in my downloads. Now, it doesn't matter. It does matter, okay? It does matter. I won't say, I don't know if it matters or not, but this is how I did it and it worked. So, for the conscientious subjector, you kind of have to make some extra files. So we're going to go to our main TF2 file here. TF, custom. If you don't see a user stuff folder, make a user stuff folder. If you don't see a scripts folder, make a scripts folder. If we don't see an items folder, make an items folder. And if you don't see a custom texture blend layers folder, make that, right? Now we're going to go to our downloads, take the Vaporeon file, 128 by 128, make sure it's PNG. So properties, PNG, we're good. Now you're going to want to rename it to paper_overlay. And I don't know if this matters, but it'll work this way. So let's just go this way. Paper_overlay, just like you would do with the sign. Paste, nothing else but that. All right, we're good. Now what we're going to do is not open up TF2. We're going to go to the HLT installation that we just added here and click play. Now, like I said earlier, if you're running an older version of TF2 than the one that we downloaded, it might not work because it's going to crash on startup and not just load at all because of conflicting item servers and cloud saves and stuff. So older versions do not work, but if you download the January 10th version like we did, or I did, it should work for you as it worked for me. I'm going to show you. Great. So now we're going to want to go to, this is where you would open up the, where is it? The TF2 patcher. You can do it before or after. It doesn't matter. That's loaded. Go here. All right. Date. And then you want to go to Decal tool. Use of badge. Browse for image. TF custom workshop. Oh, sorry. This is, whoops. Sorry, it opened up the other TF2, but you want to go. It's going to open up the file for the HLT, but you want to go to wherever your actual TF2 is installed. So for me, I'm going to find that Steam Apps Common, Team Fortress 2, TF Custom User Stuff Scripts Items Custom. Next, boom. Next, apply. Boom. So we're going to apply that to say a spy. Look at that. Right there. Full color, everything worked just fine. And yeah, so you can close out of this TF2 now, go play your main one. It'll work. I'll literally show you right now. So we're going to go open up my actual TF2. That's not the duplicate. Install. Items. Backpack. Select item. Well, it's not going to show, but yep, it's there. Full color. Buy. And it's there. So that's how you do this in 2024 and the newest TF2 version, technically. That's how you do it. That's how you get the colored photo badge, Clan Pride, full color. It should work for Clan Pride. I haven't tried it, but it should work for that. And it definitely works for the photo badge. So that's how you do it, guys. I tried to make this a shorter video. I know 12 minutes is a bit long, but I had to run through everything. Um, and I'm kind of just winging this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not really gonna ask for a subscriber like. This is just an extra channel I have. Uh, good luck. If you have any questions, I'll answer them in the comments to the best of my ability. And links will be in the description.